Had been away on a business trip for 3 days, and the house felt unusually quiet without her laughter filling the rooms. Our kids and I had been plotting something special, something to make her return unforgettable. We spent the days secretly planning, decorating, and baking her favorite treats, giggling behind closed doors so she wouldn't suspect a thing. It was supposed to be a celebration of her, a reminder that no matter how busy life got, we always thought of her. On the morning of her return, I told the kids to hide in the living room with their handmade cards and little gifts. The decorations were up, the table was set with her favorite snacks, and the air smelled faintly of the chocolate cake we had baked together. Everything was perfect, or so I thought. When she finally walked through the door, her smile should have lit up the room. She usually loved surprises, and I expected her to be overjoyed. But the moment she stepped in, something felt off. Her eyes didn't sparkle the way they usually did, and there was a tension in her shoulders I hadn't noticed before. She smiled politely, thanked us, and kissed the kids, but her gaze kept darting around nervously, as if she was waiting for something, or someone. I tried to brush it off, convincing myself I was imagining things. We sat down to eat, the kids chattering excitedly about their day and the fun they'd had while she was gone. But the smile she forced onto her face felt rehearsed, and the warmth I had hoped for seemed absent. Later that night, I found my curiosity and my fear getting the better of me. She had gone upstairs to rest, and I noticed her phone left carelessly on the table. Normally, I would have respected her privacy, but a small nagging voice in my head urged me to check. I didn't want to, but I needed to know if something was wrong. Scrolling through her messages, I saw conversations that made my stomach drop. Plans, secret meetups, and words of affection that were never meant for me or our family. The surprise we had so lovingly prepared suddenly felt like a cruel joke. She wasn't just distracted, she had been betraying us. I felt a whirlwind of emotions: anger, heartbreak, disbelief. But I knew I had to stay calm in front of the kids. They didn't deserve to see the collapse of our family. So I kept my composure, smiled through the dinner, and tried to make the evening feel normal. But inside, everything had shifted. The trust that had been the foundation of our marriage was gone. The next few days were tense. I confronted her privately, and she admitted everything without hesitation. The realization that someone we loved could betray us so openly was crushing. Our kids didn't understand the full extent, but they sensed the change in the atmosphere. Eventually, I had to make difficult decisions, not just for myself, but for the kids. Protecting them became my priority, and moving forward meant putting my heart back together, piece by piece. The surprise we had planned, once meant to bring joy, had become a bittersweet memory, a reminder of the love that once was and the betrayal that had replaced it. Life didn't stop, and neither could I. Slowly, we rebuilt a sense of stability, focusing on the kids, on honesty, and on the lessons we had learned the hard way. Surprises could wait now. What mattered most was trust, truth, and moving forward, even after heartbreak had entered our home.